What an idiotic thing to do. I'll even give them time to adjust. That was the dumbest shit y'all could have ever did. Refresh. Sure, I'll pick a field up. See, it was smart of me to kick that field up. See? It was real smart of me. Oh my god, yo. I can't go. I got it. I don't give a fuck. Let's go. The Invisible Man scored that one. Y'all seen that? We can't get hidden users.
long from the 41. Chunked it away just as he was hit.
Oh, beautiful.
Intercepted. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, that is just great awareness by the big fella up front defensively. He did a good job just reading the quarterback's eyes. He knew where he was going with the football, and he's like, hey, these interceptions, they're not just for the little fast guys. Us big guys can get it done too.
Kevin Wynn got that. Look at that, by defensive tackle, bro, in the senior year.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Wants to throw. It's Grimes. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. That is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Punt blockery guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of. Left some points off the score.
I already have the full power.
Monroe has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. It has been a quiet and somewhat forgettable game for this sophomore behind center. They thought they'd be able to lean on their passing game, but so far it has been a complete struggle. Turnover didn't help either. They've got to take care of the football. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? How bold will they be on third down after that last run? The give on the option. Past the first down marker and still running.
Get the fuck out of
There
here.
he goes. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And how about that on third down? You give it to your playmaker in the backfield, and he's able to use his speed to go get the first.
And he's a guy that you should be focusing on with this offense. He's definitely a game breaker. He's a guy that they starred, going into this matchup that they had to stop. Third down, money down. You figured they might probably get him the football. They do, and they get the first down.
He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Warhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They'll stop him short of the first down, and the screen didn't quite convert. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Now on fourth down, here comes the field goal team. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff covering. He stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Motion from the wide receiver. Dropping back, it's Grimes. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
Running back searching for a hole. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned.
I think I really.
Point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
I don't like the internet.
And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Powell. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. To the air. It's Grimes. Here's the pressure. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get 1 more snap before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors and our halftime update.
And a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Mobile, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back inside Hancock Whitney Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half.
One thing I can honestly say about this game that I love is that the game has never told the opposing team not to fuck it up and don't pump it up.
Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk
Every time
offense
I
can
hear
get
it,
done
I'm
this time.
motivated. And I at least have 1 good play.
They start this 3rd quarter 1 possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense.
Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
How nice is it in an offense when you can generate?
They're going to ride this running back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Off play action. No more time to throw. The quarterback is sacked at the 35.
But we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight up front. They're just getting beat across the board.
to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to... And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Great job by the pass rush up front. 3rd and long situation. They're anticipating pass, and they know the quarterback's going to have to hold on to the football. Nice job hitting their ears back and getting home.
Man, if you can get this
The
weak ass
Warhawks
shit
will
out of my
line up
face.
to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Here's the fair catch, and he'll...
No, notorious. There we are. Jump it home.
Close to the 20-yard line.
He is.
The Jaguars offense ready to go back to work.
No.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. 35, he's got room. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope.
Yeah,
right down
man,
the middle.
word.
Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field and making a huge rushing play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Grimes. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about this, while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
The Jaguars come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive.
Mario right now.
From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Jaguars come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
When you have scrambling quarterbacks, you got to have a spot. You got to have somebody in the middle of the field. Everybody's playing coverage, but that guy's job is to focus on the quarterback and make sure he doesn't scramble and make big plays.
Touchdown, South Alabama! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I tell you what, when you give me
think he's gonna make the playoffs this season.
What a layout. QB throws the football a little bit in front of him, had to dive and go make the catch. He lays
And
out,
if we do, I don't think we're
secures
gonna do
the
nothing
catch
in the
through ground, never got to
playoffs.
catch it all the way through the ground. Nice effort by that receiver there.
We're gonna have to wait till the next and make a comeback.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, big update in a top 5 game today. Oklahoma is trailing, but don't tell me this team can't come back. I once saw Jalen Hurts lead the Sooners back from 28-3 down. We'll see what they're made of today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to North Texas. We'll keep you posted on things until the clock hits 0.
And the offense ready to go to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
That looks like a real simple play by the wide receiver, but give him a ton of credit. That was an excellent route. He never telegraphed that he was breaking to the outside. Kept his eyes downfield, so when he cuts, he's able to get maximum separation from the defender, and that's why that play is successful.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. To the air on second down. And he's dragged down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the quarter. South Alabama has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. He'll pull it on the read. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late, fourth down attempt. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
The situation we're in, down 2 possessions, they obviously had to go for that one. And because they're not able to come up with it, it looks like they're going to be leaving the stadium with an L.
Guys,
That's a lot. Not bad.
this South Alabama offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, and how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which run...
Oh, he's got some space. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Let's go! Let's go! Looking to pass. It's Grimes. He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Big guy smells it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get...
Give him 6. Touchdown, Jaguars! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
Now, a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense did go against the
back when he caught it overtime. He caught it.
They true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
On to attempt the try. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what this Warhawk offense can get done this time. And this sophomore signal caller really seems to be out of sorts. Not exactly sure what he's seeing. And ineffective, they just haven't been able to generate explosive plays. To the air on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Warhawks racing to the line in the hurry up.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Makes the catch. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Warhawks will snap it on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the catch down the right side. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. How in the world could they let that happen, and how in the world did they pull it off? That was 4th and a mile, and they got it.
I mean, what a...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
South Alabama has it back. The Jaguar offense going to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
And the Jaguars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Grimes. Steps away to find some room. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch him off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. He's got a fresh set of downs.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they
Man, the Hard Rock Cafe is better than Jeff Ruby's, nigga, in the motherfucker.
Fuck the Hard Rock Cafe.
The Hard Rock Cafe. I mean, me and Lisa have been to Jeff Ruby's a multitude of times. Like,
Have you been to the free seat, niggas?
I don't know about. That's one thing about Jeff Ruby's. You can be whatever you want to be there. People be dressed up like to the T, and then there be people that be t-shirt and jeans.
Fresh cut. You know what I mean? I need to go to the barber shop. These niggas are all these people sitting there for a day. Don't talk to me about. I don't want to hear shit. Niggas sit here and motherfucking. Niggas sit here and fucking piggyback and cherry pick cases. Why the fuck do we got shit buying cases? There's all the warranty cases in there, but other motherfuckers will do because they don't want to do them. Ooh, I'll tell you what, man. Lazy ass fucking white folks, fool. Sick of these niggas. My son called me this morning. FaceTime and said, "What you doing there? How's your day? How's your season going?" The only kid that called me and asked me how the fuck I'm doing.
Emmanuel.
Of course. And they told anybody else ever had some shit for me to do. They gonna text this morning. Can you pizza Corey from I said, "No, I'll just talk to your mom, your grandma. About that whole ass nigga." Listen. She realized that I ain't fucking playing. I said, "Nigga, if you try to go down and use a car or pizza," I said, "Nigga, there's both them niggas in. Just change your tune." Talk to Sherry on FaceTime. She was like, "They were ready to go." I said, "Hey, just put it at Erica's house." And she was like, "Oh, that's why they said leave the keys out by the door." I said, "You should go walk through shit out there and go to your ass." Like, ducking motherfuckers. Some sucker shit. I'm sorry. I agree with Sherry on that. Like, ever being a sucker about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to get your mother, but you're not going right. You're going to have to admit that you was wrong. Well, that's what. That's life. What the fuck? Life is too short. You can't run from her forever. I'm telling you, that's your motherfucking mama. When your mama got beat, your mama said all kinds of bullshit about me on the low. They said I was gay for you.